Jesu, Jesu, fill us with your love, show us how to serve the neighbors we have from you. Kneels at the feet of his friends, silently washes their feet, Master who acts as a slave to them. Jesu, Jesu, fill us with your love, show us how to serve the neighbors we have from you. Neighbors are rich and poor, neighbors are black and white, neighbors are nearby and far away. Jesu, Jesu, fill us with your love, show us how to serve the neighbors we have from you. These are the ones we should serve, these are the ones we should love, all our neighbors to us and you. Jesu, Jesu, fill us with your love, show us how to serve the neighbors we have from you. Loving puts us on our knees, serving as though we were slaves. This is the way we should live with you. Jesu, Jesu, fill us with your love, show us how to serve the neighbors we have from you.
Food is an essential part of all world religions, all sacred gatherings. As people gather together with people they love, food is always a part of it. On Maundy Thursday, there is a celebration within the Christian tradition of what we call the Last Supper, the time in which Jesus gathered with his apostles and shared a meal for the last time before the crucifixion. And it begins, really what begins on Maundy Thursday, the celebration is one service. It begins on Maundy Thursday, carries through Good Friday, and finishes with the resurrection of Easter, the Paschal celebration, most important part of Christianity. This is an important time when we remember food. On one level, food and drink within Christianity is not talked about a lot. There are not a lot of food codes that many other religions have of not eating pork or the like. Some have been brought up in different parts. Some places their Christians won't drink alcohol or not, but across the board there's a lot of variations. From the very beginning, St. Peter had a vision of all the food coming down in a blanket and all being made clean. That all food is okay. And from that, there's given a lot of leeway to the understanding of food within Christianity. But it is sacred, and at the core of Christianity is the Eucharist, celebrating and remembering the Last Supper when Jesus shared with his apostles the bread and the wine. This is what God wanted. The gathering together around a table, to make the table bigger, to open the table up, to share with each other, that God would come to be at our table with us, to break bread with us, to share wine with us, the joy of life. This is a crucial part that's celebrated every day across the world within Christendom. The Last Supper, the remembering of this gift of God with us, that God joins us at our table. Our response, the humanity, our response to God coming to be with us was the next day on Good Friday. That was our response, but God's gift was joining us at the table to eat. And in doing so, consecrated our meals together and formed them into a sacred time, that this is blessed. how we eat, what we eat, how we care for our bodies, how we care for our relationships, and time that we eat together, that it not just be a quick meal on a run, that we're fueling up, just doing something to get by. It is to be taken seriously. And every week, the church gathers, and the Sunday Eucharist is an important part of the celebration of our faith, reminding us each week to enjoy our food, to take note of our food, to be present with our food, that we break bread together. This is part of being in relationship with each other, and even more deeply to be in relationship with God. The God of all life, the gift of God, was that we be in relationship. And that relationship is deepened and cemented and known as we eat together. We gather together in family meals. This is the core of who we are. The response of God as we celebrate Maundy Thursday. Let us remember, as we care for each other, serving each other in a meal together, we are doing so as an act in response to God. That our response to God is not to deny and push God out of our life, but rather to welcome God to our table. And God comes in many ways. And our table should be open as our hearts, symbolic of our hearts open to all. This is the table of God, where all are welcome, where sanctuary is found, and where healing and forgiveness is known. It is not the quality or character of the people who come. It is the gift of God, who has invited each of us to this banquet, that we might know that we are made worthy because of Christ, the invitation of Christ. It is not ourselves that have made our great deeds that have made us worthy. It is the call of God, the love of God, the offering of God, coming back to us even after we have crucified Christ, coming back and saying, come, eat. I'm not giving up on you. I won't ever give up on you. Amen.